And yes, finding a pet product for moms over 40 is like trying to solve a murder mystery. At least that's what it feels like when you first start embarking on this beautiful journey in TikTok shop dropshipping world, where you get to find some products and then go ahead and just ship them out and resell them on online in all sorts of stores, etc., on TikTok, on Amazon, on WAP, anywhere where you can get in front of those people, so this way they buy it. And of course, one of the biggest things that many moms over 40 often ask me, well, Rome, how do I find a viral product that is pet product? Like, what should I be looking for? And guys, look, you got a couple of paths. It's either you're gonna snipe the product from some type of seller who's already making money from it and investing money into meta ads and literally popping up, and I managed to identify that person using color data or whatever other kind of tool that you use. And what we use AI, content-driven automations in combinations with other tools like color data, etc., calo data. Sometimes that's what it's referred to. But anyway, the bottom line is, guys, look, if you don't want to get cooked, you definitely gotta squabble up together with my virtual assistant, the feudal hustler Bruno, who is literally helping moms over 40 learn how to do this, how to pull this off, how to find a viral product, so this way you don't end up getting cooked. Finding viral product is one thing. Executing the rest of the high cardinality heterogeneous complexities when it comes to shipping the bad boy across all sorts of different places, and figuring out if if the quality of the product is good, figuring out all those other logistics in terms of creating fire looking label and all those other things, guys, that's where the challenge comes in. So it's like literally trying to figure it out, almost like a murder mystery when trying to find anything worthy that is pet related for moms over 40. But look, squabble up, would you boss moms, because I got a way for you for how to solve this problem. And the most important part for you to understand is that whenever you start looking for any kind of viral products, make sure that whatever the products that you discover, that you're able to iterate through the testing phase really quickly. That means squabbling up together with UGC creators and making sure those UGC creators are like literally working together with you and creating that content. That means you got to have a very good relationship with the supplier who can go ahead and create a video for you when it's about right there on the spot, when the product is already like assembled together, and have all the pieces, the menu, the welcome note, and all sorts of other things. Well, if you do that, this will give you an opportunity to go ahead and market that in front of your audience with ahead of time. So this way UGC creators are lined up way before you take it to the market, way before you launch the product. But yeah, guys, when you look at the entire life cycle of all of this business, the idea is for you to optimize every single part of the life cycle. So yeah, once you find a viral product, and the next thing, so that's kind of one path. You could be sniping other people who are already spawning money, sniping them and kind of going with that product. But another path is a very interesting path where you kind of look at the products that are going viral. You snipe the seller, but what you do, you customize it a bit. You cook the product a little bit more, and that requires a little bit of research here and there. But the cool part is you got to squabble up together with a factory that already have that expertise of being able to modify the product. But nothing is going to happen if you don't have a fire looking engineer who is going to be able to look at all those different complexities and be like, I bet, let me go ahead and introduce some variation for a product. Just to kind of give you an example, let's say you're trying to sell a pet brush, and the pet brush looking boring as hell, and it doesn't really have that wow factor or any multifunctional reasoning for anybody to buy it, then of course it's going to be really difficult for you to sell. But if you be like, oh, this brush has many different components, it doesn't hurt your pet because it has this bristles that are from special material that is really organic and friendly for your pet. A lot of other ones are really like not good for your pets. They mess up their skin. So if you double down on kind of the negatives and the positives when building your pet product, it's just going to be gazillion times easier for you to sell, guys. 100%. This is the way to do it, especially if you combine a recurring structure where anytime somebody orders your product, they also get a recurring version of that product or some sort of an upsell. And that could be, let's say if it's a brush, it could be like a body wash or something extra that could be an additional upsell. But it can be boring of an upsell, but it's something that's going to be needed. And of course, your audience are definitely going to be super cooked if you introduce some subscription model for them with your Discord, where they get discounts, where they get to squabble up with other pet owners and exchange kind of different kind of conversations between one another to see what's helpful for their dogs, cats, and pets. And if you introduce that community and introduce physical product based on a recurring structure, then congratulations, you're gonna have those repeat customers, you're gonna improve your margins, and of course you're gonna have comeback customers that literally spending colossal amount of money on their pets, cats, and dogs. And what you're gonna be doing, you're gonna be showing right in front of them and be like, yo, I got a better price, and I got a fire looking community, and I got some of those recurring products that you could purchase, and they're going to be coming back. Why? Because you're going to have a bunch of email sequences coming out and literally kind of hitting them from multiple directions, reminding them, don't worry, I do have a Fluid Infusion System CRM that has all of those email sequences. We have supplier templates that you could use in order to reach out to suppliers to make sure that you don't get cooked, don't get scammed, etc. We also provide you with our own supplier as well, where you get a pretty good deal. It comes part of our coaching program, and our coaching program also includes Fluid Infusion System CRM for you. So my coaching program is $295 per month, guys. It's totally worth it, especially if you're like not sure if you wanted to start out. We give you an opportunity to try before you commit. And the cool part about it, you start spawning money relatively quickly. Some moms already spawning money, guys. All you got to do is join. You could start for free in my community. All you got to do is DM the word PATH on my Insta. And yeah, join the community. You can download the app on mobile, on your iPhone or Android, and you start with ThreadStack. You learn how to create that content, how to pretty much market it, and then later on, when you're ready, you could squabble up in my feudal incubator, which is $295 per month, guys. That's my price. Small price, very small price, guys. Very small price for you, $295 per month. Now, why is this a small price? Because you could spawn thousands of dollars. I have one of my buddies driving a Lambo now. He's only 20 years old, guys. So think about it, guys. Take a look at my previous workshops. I'm going to get some food real quick. I got to run, guys. But trust me, you're not going to regret. I'll see you next time. Take care.